US President Donald Trump has once again reignited speculation about a possible 2028 presidential campaign after sharing an image on Truth Social showing him wearing a cap marked Trump 2028 with the message, "We are going to win." The post has brought the question of a possible third presidential term back into the spotlight, even though the US Constitution currently prevents a person from being elected president more than twice. Donald Trump shared the stylized image on Truth Social, and the picture shows him wearing a dark cap with Trump 2028 written across it, while the words "We are going to win" appear at the bottom. The image has been described as seemingly AI generated, while Donald Trump's post does not constitute a formal announcement of a 2028 presidential campaign. It has added to the growing speculation over his political ambitions beyond his current term, and the timing of the post is particularly significant because Donald Trump himself recently acknowledged the legal barrier to another presidential run. Speaking to the reporters at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland on August 12, Donald Trump said that he would love to run again but conceded that the law is very strong on the matter. He also said that his supporters frequently ask him to seek another term in the White House, and Donald Trump has already been elected US president twice. He first won the presidency in 2016 and returned to the White House after winning the 2024 election. And under the current constitutional framework, another successful presidential election campaign in 2028 would amount to a third election victory. The main legal obstacle is the 22nd Amendment to the US Constitution, and ratified in 1951. The amendment states that no person can be elected to the office of president more than twice. The two victories do not have to be consecutive, and as Donald Trump has already won presidential elections in 2016 and 2024, the amendment currently prevents him from being elected president for a third time. The two-term limit was introduced after Franklin D. Roosevelt became the only US president to win more than two presidential elections, and Roosevelt won 4 presidential elections and served as president from 1933 until his death in 1945. Following his unprecedented 4-election run, the 22nd Amendment was ratified to establish a constitutional limit on presidential elections. And despite the constitutional restriction, Donald Trump has repeatedly kept the idea of a third term in public discussion. Earlier this year, during the White House Correspondents' Association dinner, he joked about the possibility of a third term, suggesting that it could be better yet. His latest Trump 2028 image has now provided fresh fuel for speculation among his supporters and opponents, and the post, however, does not change the existing law. Donald Trump cannot simply declare his candidacy, contest the 2028 election, and be elected to a third presidential term under the current constitution. And any conventional attempt to win the presidency for the third time would require a change to the constitution, and there have been discussions among constitutional scholars and political commentators about hypothetical ways a two-term president could potentially return to power through other constitutional mechanisms. However, such scenarios remain highly disputed and would face serious legal and constitutional challenges, and they are also different from directly being elected president for a third time. Well, for now, there is no formal 2028 Trump presidential campaign announcement, and his latest post is being viewed as another signal that the possibility of remaining political influential beyond his current presidency continues to be a part of the conversation surrounding Donald Trump. And the latest development therefore raises a political question rather than changing the legal position. Trump may say that he would like to run again, and his Trump 2028 image may encourage supporters to speculate about his future, but the 22nd Amendment remains in place. Unless the US Constitution is amended or the legal framework changes, Donald Trump cannot be elected US president for a third time in 2028. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.